Hello friends, this is Calvin's. I'm very happy to meet you again on this YouTube channel. Today I want to present to you a demonstration on a fee system, student fee system that I have actually developed in using PHP, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So to demonstrate this particular software, because it's an online software, so it will have to be run locally, but before we run it locally, we need to download XAMPP. So this is the first thing that we are going to do. We want to download XAMPP for me to be able to run my website or my web app locally on my laptop. So to download XAMPP, you will have to head to your browser, then type in download XAMPP, download XAMPP, or XAMPP download. Then you're able to see that this particular page here, we have various options to go for. So let us go for the first one. Okay, let us go for the second one. Okay. So here, in this particular website, you're able to see that you can download XAMPP for Windows, XAMPP for Linux, XAMPP for OS X. So whichever operating system you are sailing on, you're still able to download. So let me download for Windows, but now I will not be able to demonstrate how it is downloaded because already I've downloaded it and installed it in my PC. So if you want to download this particular uh, software, which is XAMPP, simply come here. If you are running Windows, if you have Windows, then you're able to download. Just click this one, then you follow the prompts, and then you install. That's all. So after downloading and installing XAMPP, now almost you are good to go. But before we go, we have to demonstrate some few things. Now we have downloaded XAMPP. So you head to your C drive. Go to your C drive. So in your C drive here, you'll be able to see that you have XAMPP folder. You have the XAMPP folder down here. So you open that particular folder. Then within this folder, you'll be able to have htdocs, which is the right folder to keep your website folder inside. So in this particular folder, you will put your website folder or your website app. So like here you can see I have various of them, but the one which we are talking about here is this fee system. This is the folder containing all the web app files. So you can see we have various website apps inside here. So and some images that I reused within the website, and the database file is here, fees database. You can see this one here. So all those ones are very necessary for the running, the functioning of our website or web app. So once you set up that particular web app folder in your htdocs, which is within the XAMPP, then the next thing that you're supposed to do, you are supposed to open you are supposed to open your XAMPP here. So this is the XAMPP control panel. So the XAMPP control panel here, you're able to start before you actually open it. You will find that these modules are not running. So you're supposed to start the first two modules, the Apache and the MySQL. So let me start them. Okay, they're now up and running. So after that, you will go to admin in the MySQL module. Then you'll be presented with this particular page. This is PHP My Admin. So here you'll be able to create a database. You must create a database with the same name as the one residing in your web app folder. So you can see here, this database here, the name is fees database. So the same name, you'll be able to copy the same name, or you'll be able to create a database with the same name as that one there. So when you look at this particular databases, the fee database is already here. So I've already created one. For you to create a database, just go to databases here. Then you type the database name here. So my database name is fees db fees db. So that is the database name. So then you go to create. Then you create. So once you created it, then it will be featuring at the side here. The sidebar here, there will be your database already created. So like this is the one we have created, fees database. Then the next thing that you do, once you have created your database, it will not have any content, meaning it will not have any table, so it will still be empty. So for you to have the tables within the database that you've created, you are going to import all the tables. You are going to import the tables from the database that you have within your folder, within your web app folder, this one here. So you import the databases, the tables that we have in this database. So for you to import tables from that database within our web app folder, you will simply come here, you come to import, then there will be browse here, this browse button here, just click that one, then head to, just go to your local, your C drive, then you will have to locate that folder here, fee system, so the database there, so you will click that, then you open. So once you open, you will see that now the name is featuring here, fees database. It should be the same name that we have here. So after that, you will go down here, then you click import. So when you click import, all the tables that you have in that database will be imported here. So already you can see we have some tables here. So those are the tables within our database. Okay. So that is the second operation that you should do, importing those tables. So right now we have imported the tables, so everything is now set. So the next thing that we should now do is to, because we've now imported the database, we should now run our web app or web application locally. So let us go to browse. Our browse here, we can now type in. Okay, because we are running locally, we are using localhost. So localhost, now you tap the name of your web app, which is fee system. Then we want to start by logging in. So login PHP, that is login PHP is one of the files within the folder, in our web app folder. So let us go to that one so that we are able to log in. So you're able to see this particular page here. This is where we log in. So as of now, we are going to just log in as admin. That's the username. Then the password is admin123. Okay, right. Now we are logged in. So you're able to see that now it's welcoming the admin. Here you are able to log out. You can easily log out. So then to start off, you need to add classes. You need to add classes. As of now, the classes which you have already, we have these ones. There's no need of deleting. We can add some. So let us add some classes. So for you to add a class, you simply need to go to add a new class. Go to add new class. Then when you click add new class, you're able to add a new class there. So we have from from 2 blue, from 2 blue. Okay, we can save that. You can see from 2 blue is already added. We can add another class from 3 red. Then we save. Can see from 3 red is already in the database. We can add another one from 3 blue, from 3 blue, already saved. So that is how you'll be adding those classes or those streams or those branches. So now you can as well update. So let me update this. You can update this one if you want. You can call it yellow. Anything you can update. You can change anything. So you can see it has already been edited. So you can also delete. You can also delete. If you like, you can delete this or this any. So, but if you click delete, then you'll be presented with this particular model where you are asked, you wish to delete this particular class, then you can either delete or cancel. Okay, so that's how you'll be managing classes. You can add, you can delete, you can update. Okay, then next, after adding classes, then next you need to add students. You need to add the students, some general details, more information about them. So as of now, we had some few students, these two, Janice, Sarah, and Kola Gonaya. You can add others to other classes. So this one's from one blue and from one red. Let us add more students from two. So 503. Okay, we can say S 503. So okay, then the name is Leo Fedino. Leo Fedino is in form 2 red, one contact. That is just for demonstration. Then email. Okay, so that is just sorry, that is just for demonstration. Okay, all those are just for demonstration. So now that is another student. We have added another student from 2 red. You can see data saved successfully. So you can see from 2 red, this is already there. So that's how you'll be adding students. Okay, you can update anything. Okay, the name, admission number, anything you want to update, you can do that. You can as well delete. Okay, so that is how you'll be managing students. Then after adding students, now you need to add sections because there are certain sections that um, we use to attach fee payments. So for example, in a typical school, you'll find that there are some sections like boarding section, day section, and then you find that now fee payment will differ across these particular sections. So let us add section. So this is for demonstration. Let me add two sections. Already you are able to see we have boarding and day section. Okay, but you can still add a new section. If you want to add another section, maybe you can call it other. Okay, special. Just for demonstration, vote add, we can have special fee amount 14,000. Then we can add that one to list. Okay, let me have 1,500. We can add that one to list. Then still we can have another vote add maintenance. Maintenance. Okay. So this is just for example we are just demonstrating, okay, the amount you can have 6,000. Then we add to list. So this section called other, we have this amount to be paid, 7,400. There is special fee, then there's maintenance of braille. Then we save. So we have added another section, okay. So that's how you'll be adding those sections. But majorly we normally have in a typical high school, you'll find that we have only two sections, day and boarding. Okay, some are purely boarding, some are purely day also. Okay, though we have also special schools, but this one is just for typical scenarios, but can be used for special schools as well. So now, after adding those sections, now you have to assign fee because now you've admitted students, but you have not assigned section to them. So already we have these students, Sarah, Janet, and Kola assigned to some certain sections. You can see, like this one is in boarding, this one is in day. Let me assign others. So Leo Fedino, admission number is S503. Section, we can say, okay, section, can use, okay, let me use other, just to demonstrate, okay? There's no problem, okay? So that is for that student. You can see this student has not paid anything, okay, but these ones which already exist in this system, you can see they've already done some payments and these are the fee areas. Okay, no problem. Let us now go to view fee payments. This one will give us a detail on how fee payment has been taking place, all the fee payments on any particular time, any particular occasion, all those ones will be recorded in this list. Okay, so now let us have a fee payment. Let me demonstrate how you'll have fee payments. So new fee payments, you want to receive fee. So Leo Fenido, outstanding balance, you can see this is the balance as at now because she or he has not paid anything. So let us say he is paying 750. Mode of payment is cash. We save. So that's the amount that student has paid. And immediately you click save, you are supposed to print. So you will select your printer here. So print to PDF. That is when you are not connected to your um, printer. You can print to PDF so that you have a soft copy. You can print to any of these printers that you have installed in your system or in your PC. But right now I'm not connected to any of them. Let me just print to PDF so that we save the copies on the desktop folder. So I will print them later. I will demonstrate how to print later. So this is the receipt. Now that student has paid something. You can see that new payment is already featuring here. Okay, let's have a new payment, another payment. Maybe this student caller. This one is the only balance is having as of now because already was in the system. Let us say he's paid 250 just for demonstration. He's paying in cash. Then save that one. Receipt is supposed to be printed because he has paid. You have received fee from that student, so you are supposed to print this receipt and give the student. But I'll demonstrate. So you can see this is another payment for Kola Godaya. Kola Godaya made some payments also already. So Leo Firino have made only one payment, which is 750. So now let us pay. It is Leo paying now. He's paying 6,100. Then the mode is through check. Then save. Data saves as saved. So we are supposed to print that one. Okay. So now this other, you can see the list is growing. This is the payment which has been received just right now. So from there, you are able also to view and to update and even to delete any payment. So when you are viewing this payment here, any payment before it, any payment made before it will be will be displayed within the statement. So let us view this one here. You can see this very good, very smart receipt. There is the name of the school, the logo of the school, the admission number of the student, the student name, the section, then the payment date, and then the amount paid on that date and the mode of payment. So now, though the student made this payment on this day, you'll find that other payments made on the days before have been reflected on the same statement or the same receipt. So for any receipt printed, there will be reflection of other payments made before it. So you can see the payment made is 6,100, this one here, but this receipt is also featuring other payment which was made immediately after this current payment. Okay, then the total payment will be given here cumulatively. Then we will have fee payable here according to the vote heads and according to the section which we call others, and this the fee breakdown for that section. And now is remaining with 550 as the arrears. So you can print this one. So let me demonstrate. When you print this, let us because I'm not connected to the printer, let me print to the desktop as PDF. So this student is called Leo. So let me use the name Leo. So we are printing to the desktop. Okay. So then we save. So we have printed that receipt. Okay. So you can print any of these payments. Any of these payments. So remember, for this Leo Fenido, you can print also this receipt. Let's view this receipt. 750 was the payment, but now, okay, that was the only payment made by then. There was no any other payment before that. So any payment will give you cumulatively the payments made before it, and you can print. Okay, you can as well update any payment. If there was something amiss, you can update. Can as well delete any payment in totality. So that's how you will manage fee payment. Then, when you look at this particular one here, you are able also to view fee balances and even fee statements that have been made. Fee statement for the payments that have been made. So, for example, let us view for Janet Sarah. So here we are only displaying the fee arrears and the fee that has been paid. Okay, for each and every individual student. But here we are giving any particular payment made. So Fenino made this payment on that date he made this payment. So any payment is made here. But here we only give the fee balance and fee paid by the student. So here is the summary. So you can view that summary in form of this statement here, the name of the school and the badge there. So the admission of the student, the name and the section. So you can see the student has already paid twice, this date and this date, because I'm making the demonstration the same day. So the dates are similar. So the total paid is this one, and the amount to be paid is this one, and now total fee paid is also here. Then the fee arrears will be given there. When you subtract this, you get that. So this fee arrear is what is having at the fee balance as at that date. Okay, as at that date of printing this particular receipt or report, this is the fee balance. Now he has paid 14,000 here against all these vote heads. This section here, the boarding. So now you're able to print that. So when we print this one here, you're able to see that we are printing for Janet. So let us just print for Janet, Janet, Janet. So we save that one on the desktop also. Okay. So that is how you'll be printing the fee statements for those students. You can as well update. You can change the section if at all there's something. Okay. So you can update fee payable for any student. Then again, the next thing you can do, you can always search. You can always just search here by name, Janet. You can see Janet here. The only name remaining, the only data remaining there is Janet. You can search by class from one red. So you can see from one red, okay, from one red. So the only data remaining here will be for from one red classes or class. Okay, so you can search from that point. Okay, then let us now move and check. We can now go and check. You can check the receipts that we have printed. So those receipts are on the desktop. So here you can see we have for Leo. So very nice receipts, as you're able to see. The name of the school, the logo, the student details, the payment details, here the dates. The fee paid was 6,100 on that day. Mode of payment was check, and then this is the receipts. So apart from this payment here, other payments are also featuring that were made before that, which is great. Then you can easily print that one. Now, if you want a hard copy, you can now go ahead and do printing. Connect to your computer, then print. You can use landscape or portrait, whichever form or whichever orientation we want to use. Then you print. But I'm not connected to my printer. So that is how you'll be printing those ones. For Janet, it's also here. So very nice. Janet being a border. Okay, this is the amount for. So he's paying fee against all this, and this is the balance. You can print that one as well. So when we look at that one, you're able to see that you're able to generate receipts and do a lot of things. Okay. So now we have added classes, we've added students, we've added sections, we've assigned fee, we've made payments, we've viewed those payments, we've managed fee, then we've printed receipts and viewed the receipts. Now we are almost through with this tutorial demonstration. So then you, from that point, you can always have your users, as that now we have only one user. Then you can also do some settings. You can change the name of the system, email, and so on. Okay. Then you can also log out. So thank you very much, colleagues and friends, for watching this particular video. Stay tuned. Next time I will give a detailed tutorial on how parents can log in into this same online system and confirm for fee balances of their daughters and their boys at school without necessarily calling the school bazaar to give the fee balances of their children. So they will simply be logging in into the system and then confirming the fee balance, printing receipts or free printing fee statement, and so on. The same applies to the student. The student is able to confirm from home. So thank you. May God bless you, and stay tuned for the next video.